believe the story I'm about to tell you. This is not me convincing you of anything. If you and your friend in the 3D are arguing and then you go to the astral, the arguments just don't go away. So yes, you can indeed have an argument with your friend while you're astral traveling.
Hi, welcome to another one. So in this video I'm going to be reacting to this other video that I have not seen yet. So I make it a point that I don't see my videos before I react to them. I would like to really just watch them with you for the first time. So yes, let's get right into the video and see what it's all about. All right, okay.
I no longer sleep with the phone next to my head. Someone who astral travels when they dream. I had one experience that I could never shake, and it had to do with technology. You don't have to believe the story I'm about to tell you. This is not me convincing you of anything. This is me sharing an experience that has happened to me. In early 2025, if I ever struggled remembering my dreams for any period of time, I would play one of those Spotify playlists. You know, the ones that have the binaural beats, and specifically the ones that were made for astral projecting, because there are a bunch of those on there. This is an important part of the story. One night, after struggling to remember my dreams for a few days, I played this astral projection playlist. So I turned on the playlist, put my phone on the nightstand, got comfortable, and went to bed. I did in fact astral travel that night. See, I've told you that I know people who can astral travel too, and depending on our relationship and how close we are, we will meet in these astral places. One thing y'all need to remember, if you and your friend in the 3D are arguing and then you go to the astral, the arguments just don't go away. So yes, you can indeed have an argument with your friend while you're astral traveling. It is not fun. We met in this neutral place that neither one of us has been in, and we did have an argument. We needed to duke it out, but in a loving way because we were really close. Now, this is where things got crazy, because in the middle of the argument, we were in a room that had really high walls, ceiling. There were people in the hallway, but we were in our own room. Something weird started to happen. So remember, I said it was a normal room. All of a sudden, this black substance started crawling down, and I said crawling, not dripping, crawling down the walls as if it was alive. Like it was not a liquid, it was not a dark water. It felt like it was alive, and that's the only way I can describe it. Well, I started to look at my friend, because you can manipulate places when you astral travel. They no longer have the rules of this world. So I looked at my friend to see, are you doing this because we're fighting right now and you're mad and you're wanting to scare me? They looked confused and a little bit scared too, because they had no idea what that was. Something was going on that neither one of us were controlling while we were in this closed off room. That's when I heard the message, voice to skull. Don't let it touch you. That's all I heard. However, it was not my friend's voice. It was not my voice. It was this external voice I have never heard before. It wasn't scary. It wasn't overly nurturing. It just was. And it said, do not let this touch you. So of course I was nervous, but I didn't leave because I was curious, and I watched because this substance was alive. This is the only way to describe how it looked, except for there was no magnet underneath this liquid. It was coming down the wall, and it touched the floor. It began to take shape. It did not spread out on the ground like liquid. It kept its spikes while it started to inch towards me specifically. And when I looked at my friend, I said, are you doing this? What is going on? Are you doing this? They said no, they had no idea what this was. That's when I heard the voice again. It said, if you let this touch you, it will ruin your system. And I had no idea what system they were talking about, but I heard it again louder, screaming, do not let it touch you. It will mess with your system. So at that point, I realized I needed to leave, because this thing was a foot away from me specifically. It did not go towards my friend. It came to me. I needed to pull myself out of that dream at that point, because this thing was taking its shape and coming towards me. So I pulled myself out at a speed I have never done before. Now imagine this substance, this liquid that has these spikes that was crawling towards me, sees me lifting myself out of the dream. All of a sudden it stands up. Liquid stood up and tried to grab me. It knocked the wind out of me when I threw myself back in my bed. I woke up so discombobulated. I just started grabbing everything to make sure that I was okay. But then the creepiest thing happened next. On my nightstand, where I had my phone, playlist didn't stop. It started to make this sound. See, this begs the question, did that noise come out of my phone because I was using those ways to get back into my body? Using those frequencies to get back into my body at that. I have never thrown myself back into my body so quickly and with so much force. It felt like I was hit like a truck hit me. Or did it make that noise because that substance actually did touch me? Because I don't like to blame the supernatural on everything, and I do think about causation versus correlation, all I know is I had that experience. And last year, the same year, a few months later, I lost the ability to walk for 10 days. 10 whole days, and I was in the hospital for a week. It was supposed to be for longer, but because I know how to heal myself, I was able to start walking again. And it was because of nerve damage. My system was messed up.
What? So, first and foremost, so astral projecting is a thing. So people just astral project for fun. Weird. Like, I am so scared of astral projecting. You know, the first time I heard of such a thing was when I was back in high school, and I tried to do it because I was curious, and I really just wanted out of my body. I just wanted to be out of my life and just live my life. So I attempted to astral project for a bit, but I just couldn't do it. I don't know how they do it, but then again, I don't think I want to do it because I am afraid of the fact that I heard that if it happens that you astral project, your body, your soul is no longer in your body, is somewhere else. So anything, any entity can come and find your body vacant and enter your body while you are out. So no to astral projection. For me, no astral projecting. So I don't know what's happening here with her, with that creepy thing. That is so creepy. And you know what? I think my advice to her, stop astral projecting. Okay, stop it. Why are you astral projecting in the first place? Like, why? Why do you do it? I mean, why do people astral project? I don't understand. Help me understand. Help me in the comment section understand why people actually do it. Educate me. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and grow my channel. Let me see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.